Hi everyone, welcome to Kaya. This is Mia. I hope you're doing well. Sending you some light. Okay, we are going through a little bit of some murky, muddy waters at the moment. As I have mentioned before, at this time, this is what it's about. I have mentioned, and I'm going to mention it again because this is your kind reminder that the theme at the moment is to create our breakthrough. Okay, most probably you have been hiding in your hideaway and created some kind of a shell, also to protect yourself, but also to maintain some kind of watered down version of yourself, in order to adapt and assimilate into your surroundings. You may have felt too much antagonism, too much objection to your true self, and too many challenges, and you may have adapted some kind of lesser version of yourself. And so now, as the universe is pushing us all, we are entering a higher dimension, higher frequency, and anything that does not align with that is going to fade away. And we are not going to fade away. We are here for a purpose, for a higher purpose. And it is now our time to stand up and be the true beings of light that we are, and bring forth the expression of our unique light, our unique voices, and manifest our higher purpose. Okay, so what I would like you to do is to remember who you are. Reconnect, okay? Find at least once a day, at least for a few minutes. Find again your sacred space. It can be in nature, it can be in your own private sacred space, undisturbed, okay? And create a moment just for you to reconnect with your higher self, okay? So just like the recent exercise that I gave you guys, and I hope you enjoyed it. It's a little bit similar. I'd like you to take a few slow, deep breaths. Like this, to invite light, invite the divine within. Put your hand on your heart area. You can even put both hands. If you're sitting down or lying down, sitting down, yeah, or lying down, whatever feels more comfortable for you. Okay. exhale. Do this a few times. And invite the Divine's light and love into your heart. And fill yourself up with love. Keep doing this until you start feeling the space of peace. Call upon your higher self and your guides if you wish, and ask to reconnect with your higher self. As you reconnect, keep doing the deep breaths. Ask your higher self who you truly are. What is your truth? And what is your higher purpose? And look into what it is to be the true you. Who are you? What does that look like? What does that feel like? What does that sound like? What do you say? What do you believe in? How do you act? What is your passion? What is important to you? What are your values? Keep deep breathing. And as you delve deeper and deeper into this, you may have some other voices come up. Just let them fade away. It could be your family, it could be your friends, your surroundings. It could be your concerns. You could come up with, I would like to be this, but just release all the buts. Just concentrate on who you truly are. Who am I? What is my purpose? What is my truth? Release everything else and connect to that. And as you connect, move your hand or hands to your solar plexus, your stomach area, and connect with any fear you might have. Breathe into that fear and fill it up, fill the space up with your love. Transmute that fear into love. A warm glow of light and love fills your stomach. And dissipates your fear. You're feeling loved. You're feeling sure of yourself, confident. You anchor your existence and you know who you are. And then you can move up to your throat chakra and fill it with warmth. Warm, glowing love to your throat. Perhaps you've been afraid to speak up, to use your unique voice. You're filling your voice with love. And strength. You know who you are, and you are about to speak up. Lovingly and firmly, you use your voice for your higher purpose. And come back to your heart. Breathe deeply into your heart. Yes, I know who I am. I know what I believe in. I know I deserve to be here. I am meant to be here. And I am meant to be the true me. Not anyone else's version of me, but the true me. I forgive and release all other voices that have tried to stop me or weaken my voice and or my existence. I wish them well, but I am here to stay. I am here to be. I am here to become the best version of myself. And I am here to manifest my higher purpose. And so it is. Slowly come back to the present moment. And I hope you have met some light within this exercise. Try it anytime you like, preferably, especially at the moment. If you can do this, repeat it at least once a day. The more you repeat it, the more you strengthen your bond with your higher self. And you get to know your higher self better, your truth. Uncover all the blankets that you put on it, the covers. Just reconnect with who you truly are. You are here to be you, and Spirit is asking you now to take your first steps. You may have started before and you may have stopped. Don't let that discourage you, okay? Also, I forgot to mention, while you do this reconnection, ask your higher self to show you what could be good small steps, tiny steps to get back on your path to manifest your higher purpose, okay? No need for grand steps, just baby steps. Like I said, you may have started, maybe even more than once. It doesn't matter. Don't judge yourself. Spirit is not judging you. The universe is not judging you. Those that judge you, we are not concerned with them. We release those voices and we wish them well. And if it's a voice within you, you release that voice. You're not here to judge or to be judged. You are here to manifest your light, to express it, to evolve, and to show others the way. Your light is needed now more than ever, okay? So do something, any small thing, and do everything you can to push beyond those voices of doubt and fear. Okay, coax yourself. Do anything, all right? Anything that you know works for you, that helps encourage you and move beyond your fear and your doubts. Don't look back. You're not going there anymore, okay? We are at a time at the moment where it's like the caterpillar. I know it's cliche, but it's the best example, I think. Like the caterpillar, okay? In that, I forgot what it's called, that mold that's about to burst and become the butterfly. It's an uncomfortable state of being. So we're being pressed, pushed, and part of us wants to do it, and part of us just wants to fall back and hide. Like I said before, we're tired, we're depleted, we've had so many challenges. We don't feel like creating more challenges for ourselves. But you must understand, everything has culminated, everything has prepared you for this moment. And if there are any lingering challenges or voices of doubt and fear, it is not to be considered. It is not of any major importance. It is residue, okay? And you need to push beyond it to finally become who you are, all right? It's time. I know I've said it before. I know many have said it before. I know we've all said it before, but it was always the end goal, okay? There's no illusion about that. Oh, there's no lie about it, okay? That is the end goal. We all know it. You're not here to be in hiding, right? You're not here to be someone else's version of you. I mean, that would be a real shame, okay? So I know it's not easy, all right? I'm trying these days to give you tools to be able to break through, to be able to heal and release. I'm sure that along the years you have also learned and acquired tools and knowledge of yourself, how to heal, how to release, and how to overcome. So bring that toolbox of yours, use it to your benefit, use all of it at the moment, all right? And do something for yourself, okay? It's okay to pause. It's okay to rest. It's okay to alternate, to do a small step and rest, and do a small step and rest, okay? It's okay to rest at the moment altogether if you still feel low, and prepare yourself by especially doing these reconnections to your higher self and planning what steps you can do to push forward, all right? It's very, very, very important, okay? Now, another thing I wanted to add, you know how my last video was about forgiveness, and I gave you an exercise. If you didn't see it, you're welcome to watch it. If it helped, I'm really, really glad. I'd like to hear. But there's another addition that I think would be great. If you feel needed, all right? Many of us have some unresolved issues with relationships. Don't go digging, all right, if it's not present. But if there is or are any issues that you would have liked to express, whether it's to a passed on loved one or someone that's living and you're not in contact with, preferably if you are in relationship with, and it should be a healthy relationship, then this would not be the case, because preferably you should be able to communicate. But in cases that you cannot communicate, or even in cases that you are presently in relationships and you feel that you cannot express this certain thing that bothers you, then this can also be in preparation to express it in the physical, okay? So what I'm talking about is similar to the exercise that I have shown you of putting your hand on your heart and breathing in love and filling yourself and reaching that state of higher vibration. Within that state, okay, communicate to that loved one, okay, to the higher self of that loved one. If it's a passed on loved one, then it's okay, they are already in the light, okay? But you just communicate to them. If it's someone that's still on planet Earth, then you can communicate to their higher self, all right? Communicate and express what troubles you, okay? What was left unhealed for you, all right? Many times we just need to express, okay? I have mentioned that for us to ascend and for us to release and heal our past wounds and not attract similar dynamics to ourselves, we need to release the energy of these wounds, and sometimes it stays stuck, and many times it's because it was not communicated, it was not expressed. And unfortunately, many cases we just cannot express because there is not a space to express in a healthy way in unhealthy dynamics, okay? Many times the other person is just not in receiving mode, and there's no one to talk to, and so we stay with some suppressed pain that we kind of deal or not deal with, all right? So in those cases, if you identify something like that, you need to release it. And a great way to release it is to express, but it's really great to express from this space of a higher vibration in which you are connecting with your higher self. And so when you express without all the angst and the anger, but more just from that hurt place. And maybe you yourself can see more clarity about what has occurred, and maybe some things about you in regarding to this dynamic or to this hurt. And your response, you may receive also within this state some clarity with regards to the other person. Most likely just clarifying a little bit more about why this person could not be aware of your needs, okay? And otherwise, you may receive the work is for you to release, okay? We are not concerned about the other person. The other person, we wish them well and we release them to their journey, all right? They learn their lessons. We are concerned about ourselves and our well-being and our vibration, okay? And our healing. We need to let go of any baggage to be free and to ascend and to higher states of vibration and dimension and towards our higher path, so we can evolve and we can manifest our higher purpose. So, and healthier relationships, of course, okay? As long as we hang on to anything that was not resolved, then unknowingly we are holding on to that hurt and we are carrying it towards new relationships. And that's a shame, because we will be attracting the same dynamics in order to heal them again and again. So let's end these cycles. Let's do what we can to release. So this is another way of releasing, expressing what lies heavy on your heart in a peaceful manner. And then you send peace to the situation, like I've showed you in my recent video, okay? From this higher state of being, this loved up state of being, you send peace after you've expressed yourself. And like I said, either you immediately from this state of being find more clarity and more peace. You may receive clarification through a dream, or just watching, seeing another situation or story or video in your daily life that will make you understand more about the situation, okay? There are many different ways in which we receive messages to help us heal. If we are open to them, that's what's important, okay? So the main thing is that you, like I said, don't go digging into situations. That's not important. What's important is at the moment or during these days, if you feel that something comes up and it's something nagging, it's something that every once in a while comes up because it still hurts you and it's unresolved, then create that conversation, all right, within that space. And by the way, if tears come up as you do it, that's a great sign, because that means that you are releasing pent up emotions, and that means you won't be carrying them, okay? So just allow it, allow the flow, allow the release, and find the peace. And remember that we are all doing the best we can from our state of consciousness. And what's important is that you love yourself enough to value yourself, enough to understand that all these challenges and all these lessons were not to diminish you or your value in any way. On the contrary, they were for you to reconnect with your power and your knowledge that of who you are, and of your power, of your truth, and of your right to be who you are, despite anything that anyone says, right? And despite anything you've been through, Everything has been added value, okay? Don't look at it as something bad. It's not baggage, okay? It's not. It's added value. You have learned so much. You have learned, like I said recently, you have learned so much about the human existence and maybe about what we shouldn't do, all right? And what needs to be healed so that you can help others, all right? Somewhere out there, someone needs to hear your voice and see your light, especially because you overcame so much. That means a lot to someone out there. And you need to show it. Wounds and all, you need to show it. Proudly, just like badges, okay? You have been through a lot, and you are rising like the phoenix. You are rising now and becoming who you truly are and came here to be. And by you doing that, you are giving courage to others. Okay? I hope this helps someone out there today. Sending you much love.